WTF was that? This show is so freaking weird. And I love it for it. Greetings, geeks and geekerells. It is me, I am back. Whew. Let's talk about Doom Patrol once again. Oh boy, this show just keeps getting weirder. And I love it. I love it. As like the self-proclaimed warden of the weird. I love it. But a lot of stuff happened that I'm not sure how I'm going to recap. So I will just go ahead and start and try to get my way through it. I'm probably going to miss some stuff. But let's get into it. If you guys hadn't seen it, go watch it. Please. It was really good. It was really weird, but I really, really liked it. And I'd like to see what your opinions are. People who are more normal than I. But, so, spoilers. Let's dive right into it. So we pick up where we last left off. With a giant vortex consuming the town. Everything gets drawn in. Cliff hunks down with his robot feet and grabs the team, so they're not going anywhere. That is until their bus gets sucked in and Jane goes to try to stop it from being sucked in because it's got the chief, and Jane and the chief have a special connection. He helps her through her craziness, and she sees him as like a father figure, so she's like, screw it, I'm going in the vortex too. Then we cut to Detroit where we see Cyborg, who's already Cyborg. And he's got Grid, which for those that don't know, Cyborg in some versions has Grid, an AI system within his robot parts that helps them. Sometimes he doesn't have it, sometimes he does. But I like it when he has it. There are multiple like symbiotic partnership things in this show. And also, if you can hear that, sorry. In the other room, parents are watching Aquaman. Oddly enough, another DC related thing. I did not plan this. But anywho, so Cyborg protects a woman from muggers. He's pretty cool. He talks through the computers and beats up the guy. It's really cool, but he gets chastised for his dad for like doing the sass. Because of course. Which his dad in this version is still very dickish, but more likable than other versions, including the Young Justice version. In this one, it looks like he just wants what's best for his son, or what he thinks is best for his son, and is just overprotective, and also blames himself for his son losing part of his body and his wife dying. Which we got to see that later in the episode. Ooh. Anywho, so he's cool, but he's longing for something else. Like, he's not really into this whole doing what his dad tells him, solo hero work thing. So he looks up different cases, double confirmed that Argus is in this world. I mean, we kind of knew it from the end of Titans, but now it's doubly confirmed. And so Cyborg knows about Argus, which that makes me think, are we going to get a Doom Patrol Doom Patrol Titans crossover in their season 2s? Because yes, for those that don't know, Doom Patrol like Titans was renewed for a second season before the first season even started, which I'm glad because I fucking love this show. Sorry for cussing, but ooh. Anyway, so he finds out about the report about the town and goes to investigate because he knows, because apparently in this version, Cyborg knows Chief, and Chief has helped with some of his upgrades and some of his replacing broken parts and was like a secondary father figure to him. So, and he knows that that's where he lives and with his other people. So he goes to investigate and he finds Cliff running after the goat, which was real funny. He's like, get back here! Bah! And then Cyborg just comes in, cows the goat instantly. After some back and forth, they realize that they're both like looking for Chief. They're gonna start both looking for Chief. And so they take him and the goat home. But not before the goat spits out Jane. What the fuck? It gets even weirder than that, folks. Because after some back and forth, which I'm skipping because this episode there was a lot going on, we end up now splitting into two different stories. Again, if you can hear that, sorry. The two different stories are Cliff and Jane. And we'll just quickly get into that because that one was really cool, but easy to summarize. Cliff is trying to work through his stuff while also trying to rein in Jane, and because Jane clearly went through an experience when she went through the goat, and and he's trying to like help her get through that, but also figure out what happened to Chief. And ultimately he realizes that all he wants is for her to be safe, and so when she realizes that, her multiple personalities like calm down to the fact of, okay, he's got her best interests at heart, so we can calm down and bring back Jane, the actual personality of Jane, the main personality, which we find out about a whole crap ton of personalities. Like, we find out that Katie is the name of the personality that's Johnny Storm, but she doesn't really come out unless it's like big combat things, which we also find out that she's got a personality that has electricity. Then we've got another personality which has blue on her lip, cornrows, and can turn literal words into blades, which that's a weird, interesting power that I'd love to see them dive more into in a future time, especially because it leads to the line, and this is a direct quote, so: "You were inches away from being chopped by fuck." But anywho, Jane, it looks like she's almost got a pocket dimension inside of herself where all the personalities stay, and that there's like a roadmap to all of her personalities, and holy crap, but I can't go on with that because we've got to get to the other side of the story, which is Victor, Rita, and Larry. Don't know why I blanked on Larry's name. They end up being sucked into the donkey. Which I may have called a goat before, and I apologize. I'm a little out of it, which is probably why this is going up a little later than expected. So, anywho, we see Mr. Nobody like really going around them and warping them and trying to torture them, get their fantasies. We don't really learn anything new about Rita except for we get a hint of something that she did as a baby or to a baby, which will be really cool to see them go into in the future. And we also got her like more learning to use her powers and being more comfortable as a hero, which was pretty cool. With Larry, don't know why he keeps phasing on his name. We don't really find out anything new with him, but we do find out that he's now more accepting and bonding with the entity inside of him. Phrasing, but seriously, it's literally inside of him. And then Victor was just about learning about his origins with his mom and stuff I've already gone into with you. So at the end of it, basically they're like, okay, he was doing this because he's scared of us, so we need to go and we need to fight back. And then we ended with a nice moment with the team where they're decompressing and recovering from what just happened. Then we maybe got a little tease from Jane, but I think I've run out of time. That's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Next time you'll see me, I honestly don't know, because I don't remember which shows are still on break and which ones aren't, but stay tuned to this channel and you will find out. That's all I got for now. Till next time and beyond.